Hello YouTube. I wasn't planning on filming this week because I am a little bit sick and my voice hurts when I talk too much, my throat hurts when I talk too much, but I have some shit to say. I have to talk my shit. What do you want me to do? Sorry. So I was thinking that okay, fuck. How do I start this topic, because it's a lot. Okay, it's like two different topics, but it's the same. Let's start. First of all, I realized that no matter how many things I accomplish, and no matter how many things how many goals I have in life that I accomplish, it's like the fear of failure. I don't think it's ever gonna go away. And that's something that I have to learn to live with. Because sometimes, like, when I started my YouTube channel, I was like, oh my god, I'm so nervous. No one's gonna watch me. And then people watch me. And then I have like 200 subscribers, which isn't a lot. But it's very special to me that 200 people want to hear me up. You know, that's crazy to me. And so I was so scared of failing. So scared, and I still did it, and I still posted every week and did some weird shit in front of camera. And here I am now, and I'm still so scared that I'm gonna fail, that tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna have 0 subscribers, that tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and everyone will hate my voice, which I know they won't, but it's still there. And every time I post a video, every time I check my analytics and check that I have this many quantity of views, or less than the week ago, or less than 2 months ago, it's just it's a lot, and that fear is never going away. And that's just something that I have to work with and that I have to accept, not only with this, not only with YouTube, but like with my music, and with literally everything I do, which is all artistic. I never not feel scared of doing it, and I never not feel like I'm going to fail. Like, even if I try to convince myself, no, I'm gonna win this one, obviously that's good, but there's still a little tiny bit part in my brain that's gonna be like, no, you're gonna fail. And I might, I have to accept that too. But that's just something that I wanted to say, because I don't know if anyone relates to that. I don't think even when I'm like let's say I get to a point where, for example, my music career gets to a point where I'm dreaming right now of, where I'm praying right now for. Like, let's just say I finish my debut album and I post it and everyone loves it, and I don't know, I'm daydreaming here. Let's just say I get a Grammy, whatever the fuck, and I'm still gonna be scared that I'm failing. Or not that I'm failing, but that I can fail. And I think that's a good fear. Why? Because if I didn't have that, I don't think I would like put any effort in anything. So I think that's good. Now, second topic. The more I get into the industry, into the entertainment industry, and the more I start meeting people that like care about their craft, and the more I am around artistic people, I feel so loved by them, and I feel so safe with them, but I also feel so scared. It gives me this kind of, I don't know, I feel very overwhelmed to realize that so many people are in the same position as me and are still trying to get their dreams done. You know what I mean? Because you could see someone from the outside and you could tell like, oh no, they're realistic. They don't want like those big dreams, you know? But I don't think people really talk about their ambitions, like their biggest ambitions. And that's why I realized that probably everyone around me, when I'm like on this sets filming or doing something or just around artistic people, I just realize and I know how much they want it just as much as me. And that's why it's so scary, because I don't want it to feel like a competition, and I know it's not. I really know it's not. I want it to feel like a community, which I feel like that's what it is, and that's how I feel around those people. I feel very safe. But at the same time, I'm like, damn. Like, if all these people want the same as me, or have the same ambitions as me, who the fuck is gonna make it? You know what I mean? And I try to trust myself. I try to trust that I'm gonna make it. You know, that I'm good enough for this. But it's not always about being good enough. It's about being lucky. And I consider myself lucky in so many ways. I consider myself blessed. But there's still a part of me that's like, what the fuck? Like, who the fuck is gonna make it? Who the fuck from here 20 years from now is going to like have their dreams done? And that's what scares me every day, bro. And I'm just posting this because I want other artists out in the world to know that that feeling is probably never going away, no matter how much you accomplish. And I don't mean to scare you. I actually mean to motivate you, because I've done so many things in the past couple of years, in the past couple of months, I would say, that first of all, I didn't think I could do, and that I didn't think much about these things because I wasn't believing in myself, basically, foolishly. And then so many blessing things happened, and it's like, maybe I should trust myself a little bit, at least a little bit. I don't know what the future holds me. I don't know if I'm gonna accomplish this shit that I want to do, that I so deeply and desperately want to do, like everyone around me. That's why it's scary, because everyone around me, every artist I know, wants it just as bad as me, and they're working just or more hard than me. So just so you know, that feeling is something common. I think everyone feels that way, especially people in like such a big industry, like the entertainment industry. So just I don't know. I feel like also something that I could say is, don't feel like you need to perform. Like, let go of that need to perform for others, and just do as your brain says, you know? Do as it goes, and feel the water. And maybe you're like, oh, today I don't want to do this. And obviously you have schedules and whatever, but what I'm trying to say is, I don't post on here, especially if I don't want to. I just post when I have something to say, and when I have something that I feel like it's valuable for other people. And I think this is valuable. Maybe it's not, but I don't know. So yeah. Also, another thing, don't measure your accomplishments with engagement on social media. Why am I saying this? Hear me out. So there are so many people, there are so many artists that blew up on TikTok, let's say, and they have like 1 million views on those videos, and then you get to their Spotify. This is not directed to anyone, by the way, and they don't have like even 100K, streams on their song that blew up on TikTok. And so you could see that from TikTok, you could see that video and you're like, damn, I suck. Like, I'm a failure. And then there are other people that have not that much impact on social media, but they are consistent. And they are killing it right now on their music and on their streams, their actual streams, not their TikTok views, for example. So what I'm trying to say, that's the first example. And another example is I've been feeling so blessed and so lucky and so amazingly successful in so many ways lately because things have been lining up for me. But on social media, I'm just like, man, like I'm not, I really am not doing that well on social media, and I don't give a fuck about that. Why? Because that's when I realized, damn, it really doesn't matter, because I'm feeling so successful right now because there are exciting things going on right now in my life, in this real life, my tangible life. Do this with your hands if you want to right now, because yeah. And I'm not doing that well on social media. Does that mean I'm not successful? No, it doesn't. The fuck? Okay, that was a big rant. And my throat is probably gonna hurt so much tomorrow because I talked a lot. But I hope any of that made sense. I was very burnable. Burnable. However the fuck you say that word. I was very sensitive today with you guys. So, I don't know. Maybe I exposed myself too much on the internet. I don't give a fuck. If this actually makes at least one person feel better about themselves, I think that's pretty great. No. Okay, I'm gonna go now because it's currently 1:03 a.m. I should be sleeping. Okay, I love you so much. I hope any of that makes sense. I'll see you whenever. Okay.